Severe weather can happen quickly in Texas, making wet weather crashes a concern statewide. It highlights a need for pavements with adequate skid resistance during these conditions. The Center for Transportation Research and the Texas Department of Transportation look to enhance the current methods of measuring resistance with the goal of improving safety for all drivers.
A few years back, Federal Highway reported that about 16% of all crashes happen during wet weather conditions, while 13% of all crash fatalities happen during wet weather conditions. So that highlights how important this problem is and how important it is for state DOTs to have a proper friction management plans.
So we had a preliminary sample data from the previous research project that shows promising correlation between the measurement to the scale numbers. And with this implementation project, the research team was able to collect more data on different pavement type, on the different surface characteristics, different mix type, and different age of the pavement. So they can develop more comprehensive model of those relationships.
In the US, most state DOTs use the so-called log wheel trailer to measure friction. The point with this system, while it's very effective because it measures friction very well, it's very inefficient because it needs large amount of water. So what we did during this project, we developed a high-definition, high-speed laser scanner that allows us to scan the surface of the pavement at highway speed and produce very high-definition profile of the pavements.
The research team spent a lot of effort to collecting more data, which covers different geographic region, different surface type, different age, different mix types. And then once the data collected, and going back to the office, pulling those data together using AI and machine learning to develop the models.
The advantage of this, of what is the impact of this, is now by having full coverage every year, TxDOT can spot these so-called hotspots, which are sections of low texture, which are the ones that have potential for wet weather crashes. And then they can fix it immediately and reduce the potential number of crashes in a significant manner.
The safety is the number one priority for TxDOT, and this research project and develop a model which correlate texture to the scale numbers that close the gap for us to be able to identify the hotspot which potentially showing low scale resistance.
For more information and to find the publication for this project, please visit the TxDOT Research Library at the link shown below.